Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. For those who do not know me, my name is Emily, and for those who do know me, I am so sorry that it has taken me 4 years to post consistently on YouTube. I know a lot of people have asked me to do so, and I just have not done it. However, I have been practicing in the mirror for like 7 years, so I feel like I should be pretty good at it. So for my first video, I decided to do my experience on my rhinoplasty. Last August, I had a closed rhinoplasty done by Dr. Jacono in New York City. And I just had like such a good experience, and I'm really happy with my results. The whole experience was very simple, easy, quick, smooth. Like it was just like everything I could have asked for it to be. I just wanted to start, I have my little list here. Hold up. Just start by explaining like why I had it done, what I had done. For years I've known that I wanted to get my nose done. It was just like a matter of time and money for me. Before my nose looked like this, I had a pretty big dorsal hump right here on my nose, and then the tip of my nose kind of like drooped down and a little bit off to the side. This nostril was also bigger than this one, and that bothered me. So I had all of that corrected. One of the main things for me is that I still wanted to look like myself. I didn't want this tiny little turned up nose. I wanted it to still be my round nose. I wanted it to look like I was born with that nose, and Dr. Jacono really listened to me and he made that happen for me, and I am just like beyond happy with my results. So when I started thinking about getting my nose done, I actually took photos of what I looked like and I edited my nose in Facetune to figure out like exactly what I wanted and to make sure that I would be happy with getting my nose done, because it is scary to change the center of your face. There were so many times that I almost backed out because I was like, what if I hate it and I don't look like myself anymore? And you know, I thought about my daughter and I was like, what if it's so different that she's like thrown off by it and confused? So there was a lot of things that like almost made me back out. I'm so glad I didn't, but I did edit my nose every day. I want to say it was literally every day last year to make sure that this was really, like, I wanted to know, like, I wanted to be like, Emily, like, you're changing the center of your face. Are you going to be happy? Because once it's done, like, it's done. You can never have your old nose back. So I would definitely recommend doing that, because when I look back on those photos of my like edits, that's the nose that I got. I just like had that preparation, I guess. Like I saw myself look like that in photos for months. So when it was done, I was like, yeah, this is exactly what I thought it would be. And that would like made it the transition easier. So now I want to talk about the pain level. So day of surgery, got my nose done. When I went back to the hotel, the worst part about it was the headache. I had this like pounding headache, and it didn't really go away for a while, but my nose itself did not hurt. Like I had no pain in the center of my face. It was more like just like this headache, and that could have easily been from the lack of water, and I didn't get my coffee that day. So I think those two things together really just like was a horrible mix, and my head was just like furious with me. And like the next day, I was honestly just like uncomfortable. I wasn't in agony, I wasn't in pain. It was just like I felt this pressure in the center of my face, and I just felt like I had to tip my head like this and not move. Again, I wasn't really in pain. Like honestly, getting my wisdom teeth out was more painful than my nose. So then I want to say it was like 4 days after surgery? I should have looked this up on my phone, but I went and got the stitches taken out. I had stitches right here to shrink that nostril. So I went and got those stitches out, and that hurt worse than the entire surgery. Like getting those stitches out, I literally wanted to punch the poor doctor that was like clipping these out of my nose. That was like more than anything else. I hated getting those stitches out. Once those were out, I went back home again, and then I came back, I think it was like 2 days later, so it had been like a week to get my cast off. And that was also very sensitive. It was the weirdest feeling. Like when that cast came off and they were like scraping the glue off my nose, oh my gosh, I can't even explain the like sensitivity that I felt. I was like, oh, like it was just so strange feeling, but it didn't really hurt. It just like made me want to pull away. Like I just wanted them to stop. As soon as I took the cast off, I looked at myself and I was like, I was a little bit swollen, especially like right here, and the tip of my nose was very swollen, but I knew that it was going to be, so I wasn't really in shock. And when I saw myself, I was like, yeah, this is what I wanted. Like I could tell, like I just like looked at myself and I imagined it just being smaller, and you could really actually see exactly where it was swollen. So I wasn't really like upset or nervous or anything. It was weird seeing myself so different. But it wasn't a shocking difference. It was kind of like what I imagined. Yeah, I was really happy. Like right away I was like, wow, like I did it. I did it. I talked about it for years. I thought about it. I imagined it and I did it. And I was so happy with how it turned out. As soon as that cast was off, I put makeup on and I was like going out. I was like doing things. It didn't really like, nothing held me back anymore. Like it was just sensitive, no real pain. It was kind of gross because like my nose was very clogged. Like that's one thing I will say is like during that whole week, my nose was so clogged. Like I had to breathe out my mouth the whole time. And that was kind of annoying. But so then like the healing process, I still feel a lot of sensitivity when my daughter gets too close to my nose. I'm like constantly like trying to protect my nose. Most like discomforts I felt, like a lot of people asked me like if I was uncomfortable. It was uncomfortable. There was very little blood. I mean, like I had to put like a strip of gauze right here on my nose for the first few days, but there was like barely any blood. It was very clean, easy to change. It wasn't bad at all. I mean, honestly, I feel like one of the most annoying things was not being able to like blow my nose. Like you cannot blow your nose. You have to leave everything that's in there. You have to just leave it and just let it sit. And that like, ugh, it's like so frustrating because like you want so bad to like clean out your nose and not be like this crusty, buggery, gross mess. But you have to, like, for like the quickest recovery, you just need to leave it alone. So like even today, so it's been like months now, and I still every day notice that my nose is going down, the swelling's still going down. It's still a process, but it was absolutely 100% worth it. I am so happy with my nose. Just wanted to say a quick thank you to Dr. Giacono and his whole team. They were just absolutely amazing to me the whole process. They made the process very smooth, easy, quick, simple. They were so welcoming, and they just made me feel so confident the whole process. I just felt really good about it from the moment I started emailing them to saying my goodbyes at the end. It was just like easier than I ever could have imagined. I wanted to quickly talk about why I picked him, because it's definitely scary picking your doctor. I did a ton of research for months, I want to say even like years, because I was so scared to trust someone with my nose. I always looked at the before and afters of the doctor's previous surgeries, and one thing I noticed about Dr. Giacono's was that he gave each person that he did the surgery on their nose. He did not do this cookie cutter perfect little nose on every single person. He made sure that each nose was individualized to them and almost looked like the same nose, just like improved, which is exactly what I wanted, and it is what made me put my confidence in him. It's very, 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 very important for you to do your research and to feel confident and comfortable in your decision. If you feel any type of like gut feeling that's like, oh, I don't think I should go with this doctor, don't do it. I was absolutely confident in Dr. Jacono from the moment I saw his photos. Talking to him, meeting him, I was confident the entire time, and that's how I knew he was the right doctor for me. So I highly, highly recommend that you do research for months. Don't just pick someone. And it's really important to make sure you know exactly what you want before going into it. I made sure that I really knew what I wanted and what I wanted to look like. It made it easier for me to talk to the doctor and explain what I want and all that stuff. Okay guys, so I think I covered everything. If you have any more questions or anything, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I will get back to you as soon as I can. And if you would like to see more videos of me, please subscribe to my channel. And also, if you have any video suggestions for me, leave them in the comments. I do have a list of ideas from you guys on Instagram and also my own ideas. So I have some ideas to play with, but I'm always open to more suggestions. And I think that is it. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in my next video.